What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. So for today's video, I know you guys are seeing 4 drums. You're like, Eric, I don't have 4 drums. It's okay. I know some of you do though, but I wanted to make a little warm-up video in which you could actually warm up with 1, 2, 3, or even 4 drums using this one nice little exercise. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Welcome to Percussion Life. My name is Eric Perez. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe, and notification button just so you can find out whenever I upload. And to all my day ones, love y'all, man. Thank you so much for all the continued support, all the comments, all the likes, man, and sharing my videos. It is greatly appreciated. But I'm trying to focus this week on a lot of warm-ups, kind of getting into the groove of things, and wanted to kind of share this warm-up that you could try. It's very simple, but you can make it complicated. You can make it kind of challenging if you start to make it your own and work at it. And so I wanted to kind of show you this. It's really just a 6-stroke roll and where you're going to be accenting the 5th hit. But yeah, let me kind of show you that. I'm gonna start it off on 1, then kind of start adding the other ones. Yeah, it's about to get kind of crazy. Yeah, let me show you first. Yeah, it could get kind of interesting, but you gotta love it. Let me show you what I'm doing. So please do not, get intimidated by this. It is a very, very simple exercise and warm up that you can try, again, to kind of mess with your mind and challenge your tones and get them all nice and strong, man. But it's pretty simple. The essence of it all is really just 4 opens, then followed by an open slap with an open, but they're all kind of like playing seamlessly, and I think that's where the trick is. And so the way I do it is actually an open with my dominant hand, open with my non-dominant hand, open with my dominant hand, open with my non-dominant hand. And then I actually follow that with an open slap, and that open slap with my dominant hand is actually gonna be like the accent, the feel, the wow, what is going on there. And I'm really using that as like my center point to do that warm up. And then after doing that, I do another open with my non-dominant hand. So to put that together, and then all I do is play that all the way through without kind of stopping. After doing that open, I just go back to doing the open at the beginning. Man, you gotta love that. But careful with kind of chopping it up, because although you could do that, but you could chop it up where that last note that you do with your non-dominant hand, you kind of add a rest and it becomes like a specific roll. For example, that's cool and all, but that's not the point of the warm-up. The point of the warm-up is to kind of just keep on going straight. And then this is a bonus, switch it up, invert it. So start with your non-dominant hand first, so then the fifth hit actually ends on your non-dominant hand, and make that into an accent. And that's just something to, again, just warm up on one drum. Again, very important to kind of develop both of those hands. I know a lot of us just love to accent here, but again, just another warm-up to focus on just one side and make the accent or the accented hit with your non-dominant hand. But for right now, let's just focus on the dominant hand side to just make it easier as we're gonna develop. Now, how are we gonna add this to two drums? And I think the best place, easiest place, is to, rather than doing the open slap here on the conga, move it to the tumba. So move it to the tumba and make that an open, and it just adds another kind of element to this warm-up. Really cool. Love kind of doing that, but that's kind of the obvious, right? That's like your obvious option to go with two drums. How do we kind of switch it up to make it a little bit more difficult? And I think the best place to do that is to replace one of the opens that we do here and put that on the tumba. And I like to personally do it as the one right after hitting the fifth note here. So I would say like the next time around. So for example, let's say I do the open slap. I already know, okay, the next time I'm gonna do the open slap, the fifth hit's gonna go here. Now I know to probably, rather than doing the open, to do the open slap after that, I'm gonna put the tumba here. So I've said a lot. Let me kind of show you what that looks like. Yeah, that's with two drums, y'all. It's a tongue twister, but did you see all I'm doing? I'm using the same exercise, same movement. All I'm doing is changing from one place to the other and moving that. And it becomes a lot more challenging, of course, because you're now moving your hands rather than staying in one place. And I think that's a great way to kind of just challenge yourself. That's just one way to do it on two drums. Now, how do we add it on three? Yeah, that's kind of fun. So again, using this kind of the same concept, the first one, where we're gonna do, rather than doing the open slap on the main drum, we're gonna do it right here on the tumba. If you know, what follows is an open on the conga, for example. So rather than doing the open there, I'm gonna move it right here and then kind of continue flowing that way back to the main drum, because it's gonna add, again, another element, another challenge. I'm now extending. I gotta make sure that's a nice open, and all I'm trying to do is play with the main idea here, but then reference it going back, you know, and forth from the two drums now to the three drums, and doing it that way. For example. trying to tell you, it's getting exciting, y'all. It's getting exciting, y'all. Yes, it is getting exciting because now we're adding another layer, another element. If you see, there's so much going on right now, and I'm still doing that, man. I'm still doing those same kind of 6 notes, those same references, to kind of make it feel a certain way. So I like that. And again, if you wanted to challenge yourself, what we're gonna do is incorporate and blend those the last option on the second drum. I don't know if you guys remember this one. Now what we're gonna do is incorporate that again with the other drum. So when I reference here again, yeah, it's getting exciting, y'all. It's getting exciting. But all I did again is just replace the open I would have normally done here and put it there. And that's kind of the gist if you wanted to challenge yourself. Now, how do you do this on 4 drums? And again, you have a lot of options here. A lot of options on how to add it on 4 drums. You can switch up each one rather than doing an accent here, add it here, going back here. Whichever floats your boat, because now what you're doing is you've already at this point kind of opened up your options, because now you know the accent either could be a close slap, it could be an open, it could be an open. Regardless of what it is, you could really change it up. The benefit here though is that now, since you're used to now replacing an open that you would have normally done here and put it there, or an open you would have normally done here and replace it there, now you can kind of do that and kind of flow back and forth depending on where you want. And this is where you can get creative. But as long as you got this down, now it's kind of endless. So let me kind of give you an example of how we could incorporate all 4 of these drums. For example, you could actually start off this way. Now that could be confusing for many, right? Because now you're like, wait, what are we starting off? What we're doing is we're not starting here. We're not starting at this point. We normally would have started with an open with our dominant hand on the conga. Now we're starting it here. Now what you did is you're training yourself to now go to different places. For example, again, the options are endless after that. You can just start to incorporate that, but as long as you know when you're hitting that accent, it's that 5th hit. Again, it's that 5th hit that actually adds the spice to this all. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, kind of crazy, messes with your mind. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Man, it's a fun one. It's a fun one, y'all. But take your time, man. Take your time, play it slowly. Start really slow, just like this. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you gotta love it. Could have done that forever, but believe it or not, that's how you're supposed to practice. Really slow, just taking your time, practicing that, working on those things, and that's how you warm up and, you know, have some endurance when you're playing. But please comment down below, let me know what you guys think. You already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.